Hey guys, I am wanting to go live on a whim just because I'm thinking about something, and posting it in a long book if I wrote it would not get the same point across just because it's on my mind. Guys, if you want to watch this video, that's totally cool with me. I'm always here to motivate and encourage everybody, but this is specifically for moms who follow me, just because I think you'll get what I'm wanting to say. Who likes my Little Pony water glass? That's pretty cool, right? Anyways, I just wanted to share something that's on my mind, on my heart, and it has to do with finding this balance. I'm sure you guys have heard the quote or the saying, if mom's not happy, nobody's happy. And that is so true, because oftentimes we are the ones taking care of the family and heading up chores and cleaning and cooking, and I don't know, we're the nurturers in the group, and it's also important that we take care of ourselves so that we can take care of our husbands and our families and have patience and be joyful in this whole thing, because who wants to just go through their day just to get things done on a checklist? I want you guys to enjoy the journey. I want you guys to enjoy your life, and not just do things because you're obligated to. Something I'm thinking about today, and I just took a step back today, and I've been reflecting over the last couple seasons of my life. What it made me really think about, and what I wanted to share with you guys and kind of point out to you moms who follow me, is that every season of your life demands a different version of you. So I want you to think back when you were single, before you met your significant other, whether it be your boyfriend or fiance or your husband, and think about who you were before you even met that person, okay? Think about what really made you tick, who you were, what made you confident, what made you nervous, what things you were maybe anxious over, that kind of thing. Now I want you to fast forward and think about who you became when you started dating that person, because I guarantee when you started dating that person, you were a little bit different than when you were single. I want you to fast forward again into your relationship now. Maybe you guys are married, maybe you're not. But when you've been with that other person, that significant other, for a couple of years at least, I want you to think about who you are now versus who you were then. And chances are you're a different person than you were back then. I'm not saying it's worse at all, but I'm just saying that it requires you to kind of revamp and find yourself again, because you're in a different chapter in your life. Now I want you to way fast forward to having either one kid or multiple kids, because everyone that follows me has different kids. And so different numbers of kids. What I want you guys to think about, and what is so important, is the person way back when you started, before you were in a relationship, to now with kids. Your season of life now is so much more meaningful because you have these human beings that you're caring for and you're raising. And it is so important to have that firm foundation, knowing who you are, still making time for yourself, still being happy with the journey and with where you're at, feeling happy and healthy, and that you're able to give your best to them, because this is a different season that demands so much more out of you. What do I mean by that? I mean, you're not just taking care of yourself. You're responsible for raising these other little human beings, and you want the absolute best for them. And so I know the saying, more is caught than taught, is huge, and you've heard it over and over, but it is so true. And so it comes back to the thought that we are the only ones that can give those little people a happy and healthy mom. And so something big that I am wanting to focus on with those in my group is finding realistic ways to not only make time for yourself as a mom, but to find that best version of you. And that looks different for everybody, because we all come from different backgrounds. We all have different views on your current situation with your health, with your happiness, with how you parent, with things that you would like to do differently, maybe say in the next year, 5 years, 10 years down the road. But something that we all have in common is that we all want to be happy. We all want to live. We all want to thrive. We want to enjoy the journey. And that's something that really gets me frustrated, is when we get so focused on perfection instead of progress. Let me just take a little break from what I'm talking about for a second and talk about perfection and pressure that we have on us as a mom. I guarantee you, no matter what background you come from, if you're a mom, you feel pressure from society as a whole just to fit in the mold with doing certain things a certain way or raising your kids a certain way. And there's so much pressure to have it all together. And I want to take a step back and scale all that away and just embrace the fact that we all have different ways of parenting. We all have different ways of being a mom. But what's really important is to stay true to yourself, to not worry about what other people think about you, but to also find that balance, which is very important, to find that balance so that you can be your absolute best for your kids, for your significant other, and to be able to be confident in yourself and to be able to really find out what version of yourself you want to be right now for this season of your life. So something that made me smile last night, hang on, let me get a drink of water really quick. Something that made me smile last night, actually, I mean, if you guys follow me, you probably saw my post of my daughter Nova flushing her underpants down the toilet. Just when I think we're doing awesome with potty training and everything, she goes and does something silly like that. And I just had to take a step back and laugh because it makes a good story, and it was totally an accident. And now she knows what happens when you put things down the toilet. You don't get them back. But besides that, when I was filming a live video in my accountability group last night, I had gotten home from work. I had made dinner. I had cleaned up the kitchen from dinner. I was in the process of getting Nova ready for bed, and I still wanted to have time to do a little bit of exercise for myself. It was about 10 or 15 minutes that I had time for last night, and that's okay. During my live video, Nova was going crazy in the background. Those of you who are in my group, you saw the video. You know what it's like. I'm trying to give you guys pointers with realistic workouts that you can do from home to still get results. But anyways, in the background, she's trying to pull my pants down while I'm trying to do a plank, which you guys saw what you saw. It is what it is. I mean, it's real life. It's not anything you haven't seen before. But to the moms who are following me, I think there's something beautiful with that, because I am not secluding myself off in a gym or trying to do something off on my own. I am here in the flesh with my daughter watching me. She gets excited to come exercise with me. She thinks it's fun. She tells me she wants to go jump on the trampoline with me. She has her own set of weights in my room, in my exercise room. But what I want to tell you guys is that doesn't have to be perfect either. You don't have to have a perfect workout to get results from it. You don't have to have some fancy diet that you follow. You don't have to seclude yourself from your kids or from your family to feel like you have to go do some elaborate plan to get results. And something that actually made me smile this morning, I'll just go ahead and share it. One of the moms in my groups this morning told me that she actually quit her gym membership. She left that because she realized that she can get results at home and actually role model that to her kids. And so that really made me smile. And it sounds like Nova's awake from her nap. So that's the thing that I wanted to share with you guys. I want to teach you guys how to find balance in your life. And I'm going to have to go because it sounds like she's awake. But I want to teach you guys how to find balance in your life, how to really embrace what season you're in, how to zoom in on what season you're in your life, what version of yourself you want to be, and how to incorporate that in a realistic manner that involves your kids, so that way you can show them what a happy and healthy mom looks like, so you have more energy to be around them and be your best. And so I'm about realistic changes. I want you guys to realize that it is not about perfection. It is about progress. It's about including them. It's about being your best self. And I guess that's all I've got time for to share. But I just wanted to come at you guys live and share what I was thinking about. I'm going to go get Miss Nova up and get her ready to go for this afternoon. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope that maybe this speaks to a couple of you moms who are trying to find balance, because I'm trying to find balance. We're all trying to find balance if you're a mom. And balance looks different every week. It looks different every month. It even looks different every day. But as long as you're striving to be your best, that's what it's about. So don't compare yourself to anyone else, because that is not where happiness lies. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.